All right, this video is going to cover some things to wrap up ancient Greece that we didn't get a chance to finish in class. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I can. There's a small chance that the announcements might start. If that's the case, then I'll pause the video and pick it up in a moment. So roughly where we left off in class was the section of the book talking about failure of the city-state and triumph of the Macedonians. That's the section of the book. So you want to note here that imperial Athens made other city-states resent them. And so this shows us that there was a hostility between the alliance systems, and this is going to lead to the Peloponnesian War, which lasts from 431 to 404 BCE. Roughly about 30 years, the Athenians are controlling the Mediterranean Sea, so they could import food. The Athenians refused to fight the Spartans on land. The Athenians had long walls that kept the Spartans out. Finally, what happened, though, was the Persians sponsored a Spartan navy that was able to defeat the Athenians. So the Spartans seek the Persians for help against the Athenians. And this is going to demonstrate that there was a flaw in the city-state system because it created rivalry and fear amongst the Greek city-states. Pericles dies during a plague that strikes Athens during the Peloponnesian War. This is going to lead to other conflicts between the Greeks, and it's going to allow the Persians to gain back some of the land that they lost in the Persian War. As the Greek city-states declined in power, the kingdom of Macedonia rose in power. King Philip of Macedonia strengthened his army with long spears, using cavalry, infantry. He developed siege weapons like the catapult. These are things that King Philip of Macedonia is going to use, and he's going to use that to exert control over the Greeks. Philip's son, Alexander the Great, invaded and defeated Persia in 336 BCE. He conquered as far as East Pakistan, so this is Alexander the Great. This shows his land. He conquered as far as East Pakistan. He used Persians, he used Greeks, he used Macedonians, all these different types of men he used as officials. And he actually presents himself as the successor of the Persian king. After Alexander's death, the kingdom gets broken into three different parts. The Seleucid kingdom, which is mainly on this map, we're looking at the green here. This is mainly Mesopotamia, Syria, Iran, out to the Indus Valley. This is going to incorporate a Persian style of government, but they're going to create Greek-styled cities. The Ptolemies, which on here it's shown in orange, this is the group that rules Egypt. They make Alexandria their capital. They encourage Greek migration. They have a very strong central government. The Egyptians didn't like the Greek rule. Alexandria had 500,000 people. There was great buildings like the Mausoleum of Alexandria, the Great Library in Alexandria, lots of museums. Alexandria was very much a Greek city. They had public baths, theaters, gymnasiums, and then the Antigonids. I'm just going to try to finish. Actually, I'm going to pause, and then when Kayla's done talking, I'll restart. We're back in the last part of Alexander's empire that gets broken up is the Antigonids, and this is going to be the group that is going to rule Macedonia. The Spartans resisted this rule. The Macedonians remain neutral. And so they're going to control that part of Macedonia, and other Greek states are going to be mixed in throughout that. But those are the three main kingdoms. They're called the Hellenistic kingdoms of how Alexander's enormous empire is broken up. One last term that you need to note is Hellenization, and this is basically it's the spread of Greek culture. It includes things, intermarriage between Greeks and non-Greeks. It's the spread of the Greek language, Greek lifestyle. We see that this is going to happen through trade and other cultural contexts that's going to take place during this time. So that was just short and brief. That just wraps up the section from Chapter 4, the last 2 or 3 sections, I believe, that were covered in the textbook. So I just want to make sure that you had those notes. Next class, we're going to write that very short comparative essay, and then we're going to start our notes on the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire.